Luna Classic is testing a crucial support level, and if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another Luna Classic analysis video. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys are interested in free $600 Bitcoin, make sure to check out the link in the bio. As you guys can see from yesterday's video on Luna Classic, we are pretty much in the same sort of range, but there is something to know on Luna. As of right now, you guys can see that we did have a beautiful bearish engulfing candle break below the exponential moving averages. You can see that the bulls tried to take control of this resistance level here around the 20 mark, and I mentioned the fact that as long as we stay above these exponential moving averages, we can possibly be looking for another retest to around the 22. I mentioned it's going to be very important for the bulls to actually not lose control of these exponential moving averages, and you can see we did get a bearish engulfing candle break below, and now we are retesting them as resistance. You guys know on Luna Classic that 9 times out of 10, the more we push towards the support level and these exponential moving averages are pushing lower, we tend to have a breakout formation to the downside. We can see on Luna Classic we obviously had a massive move overall from all the way up here to around the 31 mark. We've been mentioning that this is pretty much a beautiful shorting opportunity, so we have to be very careful looking for those longs. We had a slow bleed pattern from this BART formation, and then once we saw the break of that formation, we saw the same sort of manipulation wick that we saw above here, and then that continuation to the downside. Right now it's going to be very important for the bulls to actually try to come in and take control of this level, because if we do break again to this down support line at 14, this does act as a very strong support on the 4-hour time frames. You can see that Luna Classic did test this level multiple times, but if we do have a capitulation effect, we can definitely be looking for that 86 level overall. I wanted to mention something on the daily time frames today, and the fact that we are seeing that we are on a very crucial support on that daily time frame as well. You can see when Luna Classic pretty much started above from the before, when we had that low price action, we did have a beautiful manipulation wick trying to break above the 18 mark. We consolidated and then had another push above, retesting the same resistance, and failed. We saw that push on the third test, which you guys already know. Usually on the third test we tend to have a larger breakout formation, and Luna Classic had a beautiful run up, breaking above that resistance, going all the way up to around that 48 mark. As of right now though, things are obviously going to become a little bit more interesting because of the fact that we are testing this level over and over. This is why on the daily time frames, of course, is why I'm leaning towards more of a break formation. If you look at the exponential moving averages as well on the daily, we are using them as resistance. We tested the 20 exponential moving average, used it as resistance, and now we are using the 9 exponential average and also using it as resistance, which is leaning towards a more bearish moveset. Of course, we do have to see the fact that there are quite a bit of dojis on Luna Classic before the moveset to the downside. It is the weekend, so we have to be a little bit more careful about entering any sort of shorting positions. But ideally, if we do see a clean break below this 18 level that Luna Classic has formed in the medium time frames, we can be looking for that shorting opportunity going all the way down to that major level of 14. Now, speaking about the bullish case scenario on the 4-hour chart, as you guys know that if we do get a nice bullish engulfing candle and start to use this 22 level as support, we can definitely be looking for a continuation pattern on Luna Classic over to the 29 mark. Looking at the lower time frames, you can see we are pretty much hovering on the exponential moving averages, and we are not seeing that bullish momentum. We did try to see a break above right over here. We saw a beautiful short squeeze pushing above to that 22, but immediately after dumped, right? These ranges are usually extremely choppy, which is why I never mention trading in between these ranges until we get a clean break formation. Ideally, what we want to see from the bullish is that support at 22 being held, and then that continuation. But if we do see that and we hit that 29 mark and we start to see a resistance point, then that definitely could be a sign of a major reversal, possibly breaking down to the 86. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys are interested in free $600 Bitcoin, make sure to check out the link in the bio, and I hope you guys have fun.